o'clock. So all we need is some good weather, Riley.
And it looks like we will get it. We are going to see some clouds. It may look like it's going to rain a good portion of our Friday and Saturday, but luckily not really going to be producing much. The more active weather is definitely going to stay across the central plains. That's where it is tonight. They actually have an active severe thunderstorm watch in effect. You can see all the severe weather reports that were being reported earlier today, even a tornado there in western Nebraska. So that's where the severe weather threat will actually stay for several days. They are actually expecting a multiple day severe weather outbreak there. For us here locally, stays much more quiet. We do have some clouds moving in tonight, and that's going to be the trend moving into our Friday and Saturday. So unfortunately, not as much blue sky as what we saw today. That front that stalled out south of us, that's just going to try to lift north as we head throughout the day tomorrow. That's going to kick up some clouds, and the 10% chance for rain going to be in play Friday. Cannot rule out maybe a stray shower, but just doesn't look to be a high opportunity for most locations. Heading into Saturday, a very similar outlook. Just kind of this onshore flow will keep cloud cover around, and just cannot rule out a quick little shower in a spot or two. Heading into Sunday, looks to stay just as warm, but luckily we should be able to see a little bit more sun by our Sunday afternoon. Here's a look at our Friday. So waking up in the 50s, ending the day most likely close to 80 degrees. So a beautiful day, just not going to see quite as much sun as what we did see earlier. Here's our weekend outlook here in Augusta. Mostly cloudy Saturday. We'll call it partly cloudy by Sunday. A little bit more sun by the afternoon. Those temperatures don't look to really change too much though, so should be topping out near 80 here in town. Just a couple degrees cooler if you are heading up towards the lake. They're expecting decent fishing conditions the next couple of days. That cloud cover should make it pretty good up there. It's also the full moon week, and we actually have a pretty big fishing tournament Saturday out at Wildwood Park. I believe it's the Fishing for Futures tournament. They're going to have their weigh-in at 3 p.m. and a lot of food trucks there as well. So if you want to go check that out, weather looks good for it. Wind's not going to be a huge factor up at the lake. East wind tomorrow, generally between 5 to 10, and that will continue into the weekend. Not really expecting that to kick up too much throughout the day Saturday. Generally between 5 to 10, maybe a little bit of a steadier breeze there in the southern CSRA, but just expecting that easterly wind to keep those clouds in play and our temperatures fairly seasonal. Had a great sunrise picture sent in by Mr. Billy Belger from Graniteville, South Carolina. How about that one? That is a beautiful sunrise there over South Carolina. And we had another great picture sent in by Mr. Andy Hunter today. What's cool about this one, you see the kind of smoky sunset haze that we had over the Savannah River, but you can actually see a 22-degree halo. So those high-level clouds are made of ice crystals, and that light refracts out of them and creates this little 22-degree arc, and you can see those little sundogs too. So always love getting these pictures. If you ever have one you want to send in, very easy to do through our weather app and our website. Nice weather through the weekend. Just going to stay cloudy, warm, and then more sun and getting hotter by next week.
Looks good, Riley. Thank you. Some consider it a major setback to the case.